Hey guys, Tom Ryder with the Backyard Woodshop. Today we're going to do some right angle fixtures, copying this Rockler design somewhat. We're just going to be making them like this. So this is just particle board shelving. Got off the trash here. I cut it down into manageable squares of whatever size I want, which this one's going to be 13 3/4 to start. So you're going to get one large one that's 13 3/4, and then you're going to scale them down as you go, and you're going to end up with 5 sizes from one square. That's pretty good, isn't it? Didn't cost me anything, just a little bit of time at the table saw. So let's get started and I'll show you how it's done. Alright guys, real fast. First thing you want to do is determine that 2 of your edges are 90 degrees. So you're going to take your square and double check that. And once you do that, once you know you take that corner and you knock it off on the outer edge. I just used a miter saw at 45. You can do whatever method you like. And then we move on from the next step. And we're just going to make some 2-inch wide lines just so you can see. And then I've made some marks here, and those are just so that I stop the saw blade so I don't go too deep. As you can see here, I just slightly went just a little past it on one. It doesn't hurt anything on this one because I didn't cut into the structure of it, but you just don't want to go too deep in that and weaken this corner, because then it'll want to flex. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to move our fence over. I'm choosing 2 inches wide for mine. If you want to choose less than that, that's fine. I think 1.5 inches would probably be fine, but I wouldn't go any less than that because you may end up with some flex. But I want some extra rigidity, so I'm going with 2 inches. So then we've got our lines marked, so we're just going to do that. And when you make this cut, you're going to pass it through to the stopping point, stop your saw. You're going to have to flip the piece over and make your next cut here like this, because each time you want to make sure that your 90 degrees is against the fence. So that's the procedure. Let's get to the cut. Then you're just going to want to flip it over like this. And now see I have my other 90s on there. So start it back up. So that's going to leave you with your 2 cuts, and then I'll show you how to free those up. So now all we have to do is complete our little inside cut here, and I'm just going to use my Japanese saw for that. Whatever saw you've got that'll get in there and do the job, that's all you need to do. And I'm just going to ride the pattern I've already got. And then you're just going to go until you see the next edge. And there you go. You've got your first one. Then after that, you're going to have this funny little piece on here. Well, guess what? We're just going to take that off again with the 45 corner, put it back on the saw, and repeat the process. We've got our funny little corner here. So we're just going to take, this is going to be our new 90s. We're just going to take our saw and make sure that we're going to lop off all that excess. You've got your little corner cut away, and really the size of the corner doesn't matter that much. I probably made that one a little bit wider than I needed to, but that's okay. So then we're just going to take and just kind of mark another 2. This is more for just so I keep my brain oriented for this. And then I'm just going to stop the cut. I make a couple marks where I want to stop that cut again, and then it's just the same procedure at the table saw. One of the things that'll make it a lot easier that I forgot to point out before was raise your blade as high as you can. That way you get almost a straight up and down angle. And that's what allows you to get really close. And then as you get really close and you start getting used to it, you'll almost have no hand cutting to do, and then you'll get a much smaller corner as well. So that's going to wrap it up for this one. We ended up with 5 pairs of multiple size right angle fixtures, and I appreciate you watching this video. If you would, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and until next time, I'll see you in the backyard.